What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where we bring to you some of the best players in college football and some of the best NFL draft prospects to ever hit the league. I have a guy, you want to keep a microscope on him, follow him wherever he goes. This guy is amazing. Even if I was his hype man, it's still not enough credit to him. He's such an amazing and electric player. Literally one of the best receivers and one of the best return men in all of college football. Mark my word. Not only stats take and say that, but also as well, the tape does not lie. And the lie detector test says that he passes it because he is the man. Barion Brown, he was named to the Paul Hornung Award watch list for the preseason, and then also was named to the Jet Award watch list. For those who don't know, that's for some of the best returnmen in the game. In my humble opinion, he is the best in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take and welcome Barion Brown. Barion, how are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for the introduction, man.
Oh, no worries. I hope I did you a little bit of justice, man. Dude, you're such an amazing player. So happy to have you on the show. And for people to really get to know the man underneath the helmet, take us from the beginning. You're from Nashville, Tennessee originally, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nashville,
Man,
Tennessee.
that's awesome, man. When did you first fall in love with the game of football?
We used to live behind the Titan Stadium, and I just used to see Chris Johnson score all the Chris Johnson would score all these touchdowns. So one day my granny had bought me a Chris Johnson jersey, and I just went outside, was just throwing the football, running, trying to juke, and that's kind of where the love just started at right there.
Dude, that's so cool. I'm from Orlando, Florida originally, man. I'm in Texas at the moment, but he's an O-Town legend. So I love me some Chris Johnson, man. I saw him in person. And dude, his chain was so bright it hurt my eyes. I had to see my eye doctor, man. He was shining, man. Dude, so right now you're in the trenches, man. Your schedule is insane. You just had a tough game. A shout out to N'Kobe Dean, fan of the show. I've had him on the show. Man, I can't stand the Bulldogs, so I was pulling for y'all.
Man,
crushed and lost, man. How are you doing, man? How is the team doing, man?
We doing good. Honestly, me becoming the captain now, I'm just trying to keep the younger guys' head on, knowing that 2 losses don't define the season. Let's keep pushing every day, keeping our best foot forward, and just attacking each and every day with our best ability.
Absolutely, absolutely. What would be some advice, not only some things you do for yourself, but also for the younger guys, to how they can ultimately mentally prepare and physically prepare for game day?
Somebody like make sure you gotta eat. You need to eat. You can't be out there on an empty stomach, and stay in the playbook. Every game day, I just go through everything I gotta do just to make sure my head is focused and I can be moving fast out there. And man, just have some energy, bring some swag, play your game.
Yeah, I love that, man. And speaking of game, when I watch you on tape, man, you're a mix of Devin Hester with some Tyreek Hill, with some Jacoby Jones, rest in peace. I mean, your running style is this long stride, man, and you're so quick, man. I love the way you run too. In your opinion, who are some players you model your game after?
I'll be watching Justin Jefferson tape a lot. I've been on Randall Cobb a little bit now. J-Mo, Detroit Lions, I've been watching his stuff. So, if I see somebody doing anything good, I'll try to run it back and, take my little input and grab something out of it and try to use it next practice.
That's so cool, man. I remember I saw a play highlight from last season where you did like a little dig route. You ran like 8 yards, you came back, you caught it. And instead of going, you did this, you put your hand on the ground, you like juked. Man, I can't describe it. I'm not.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, man. It's like, you got an extra yard or two. That was cool, man. Like, so, man, Swiss Army knife out there, man, when it comes to receiving.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. Oh, you've had an amazing college football, not only year so far, already coming in at 2 touchdowns. You've had an amazing career altogether. I saw right now you are tied for 4 touchdowns for most return kicks in school history. I would take it your goal is to break that. I take it, right?
Got to.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. What would be a goal for you other than obviously getting the 1? You got 3 last year, man. What would be a good goal for you this year?
Honestly, with how things going right now, I just want them to put the ball in my hand, man. They kicking the ball everywhere but my way, so I just need a chance.
Yeah, I feel that, man. That's awesome, man. What are some things that you've learned about yourself throughout your college football career, man, and as a player?
That you need patience. Keep your mental. Gotta be strong mentally. Route running. Just and becoming a better person on and off the field. That's something that Kentucky has helped me with a lot. So just always being mentally tough, because when things ain't going right, it's easy to cave in. So when things going wrong, the younger guys look to you first to see how you react to it. So just making sure my posture, body language, always being positive.
I love that, man. I love that. Question: how has the coaching staff supported your development this season so far?
Great, man. I love every single one of them because I know that they want the best for me, and they gonna push me to get there every day. I told them when they got here that I wanted to be coach hard. Get in my butt if I'm doing anything wrong, tell me about it, and it won't happen again. So they just been supportive this whole way, making sure I'm staying on everything I need to stay on and doing everything I need to do.
That's amazing, man. That being said, oftentimes it's easy for players to kind of fizzle out, man. And you can see not only in this interview, but on film, you have not lost your fire, man. What keeps you hungry and motivated in life?
Just knowing where I come from, and I have a little brother and a little sister, and I just want to be able to, give back to them. I have a mama, want to stop my mama from working. So just family, and man, it's just the love of the game. Honestly, man, it's very fun going out there scoring touchdowns. Football is the one thing that can take my mind off anything. So when I'm on the field, I make sure I'm clear minded and I'm just having fun.
Yeah, amen to that, bro. Seriously, growing up,
Yes,
I had
sir.
all kinds of problems in my home, and that was like my getaway. Some people
Yeah,
wanted to hit the bottle, I wanted to hit the field, man. So
there it is. Hit a touchdown.
yeah, exactly, or the sack. Who knows? Very cool, very cool. That being said, man, last week, man, y'all totally were the better team, man. It just didn't go in your favor, man. How do you think the team is going to adapt offensively coming next week's game versus Ohio?
Come out how we did this week. Just firing and keeping our best foot forward. And if the running game working, well, we're gonna run the ball. If it's passing game working, then we're gonna throw it. And everybody's cool with just doing their job. No matter who's doing good, we all gonna be supportive, all celebrating with one another, and just continue to build a great brotherhood.
Love that, man. I love that. And then one of my last questions here, whether you go in, you're already playing at an NFL level, in my opinion, man. Whether you go in this year's draft or next year's draft, what are some things for NFL scouts who are watching you? What are some things that you're hoping to convey in your film, not only in your film, but you as a person? What are some things you want them to know about you?
Oh man, I'm a great guy. You're gonna get a worker, a hard worker. I be very tough on myself, so I'm just a working machine, honestly. I'm always looking forward to get better. Never getting complacent. Always knowing that if my teammates, older or younger, is telling me something I can do better, I'm always listening. Very coachable. Yeah, you just gonna get a fun person on and off the field, man. I just like to have fun, high energy, doing everything that's just fun.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Then last question of the day. What are your long-term aspirations in football and beyond?
I want a Super Bowl. I want to be Super Bowl MVP. Honestly, I just want to leave a good last name for my family. Just trying to be better. I'll be the first person to graduate college out of my family if I do that. So I just got a lot of stuff that's family wise that I just want to keep pushing and doing better, because I know I have little cousins and a little brother and little sister, and they gonna want them to do something. I just want them to know, if you say you can do something and you put your all into it, man, it's gonna pay off. Just keep going. It's gonna be ups and downs throughout the way, but just keeping your best foot forward and knowing what you want to get to, man, you can do it.
Man, I love that. I love that. Barion Brown, you're not only a motivation to your teammates, but you have a whole family and just a group of people who really love and care about you. And I can see why so many people love you as a teammate, and even outside of football, man. And them Kentucky fans must adore you out there, man.
I love them.
best fans in college football by far. I remember I interviewed Kenneth Horsey, your teammate from last year. That's my guy right there, man. Really good dude.
Okay.
And he was painting a picture of me how great, like, oh man, I almost cried. That was like first interview. I almost cried, by the way. We interviewed for about 40 minutes, man. And just a great dude all around, you know.
Horsey always gonna be that support, good or bad. Horsey gonna be right there on your shoulder, lifting you up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Barion, thank you so much for taking time to hang out with the people of Touchdown Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, comment below. Let us know how this interview made you feel. Barion Brown, you got a fan of me for life, bro. And for everybody else, man, who wants to follow you, I have all your social media stuff down below. And we'll see you guys next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith. Thank you for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where we have exclusive NFL content and exclusive NFL interviews. Be sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. Follow us on social media. See you on the next one.